guys, you're watching Rivals FM, and this is a Doncaster Rovers playthrough The Rise to Glory. Today we're playing episode 84, and we've got Huddersfield away from home in the Premier League. So let's touch upon what's actually happened since you've been away then. So have a quick look at the schedule. We had one game following the disappointing defeat to Milan. Oh, it could have been better, couldn't it? But hey, we're still in it. It's 2 goals, win 2-0, we're through, aren't we? So we played in the FA Cup 5th round, and we played Brentford away from home. 2-0 victory, fairly straightforward, not too bad really, quite happy with this one. We did play a second string team, as we tend to do in cups, don't we? We don't want to risk sort of like players' fitness and health doing games that are not necessarily the main aim for us in this series. It was a great ball through. Christopher pounced on it, placed Capiteo, and he slots it away. Approaching half time, 1-0 up, 10 minutes left. May with a great corner there. Finds James, the youngster, 17-year-old now, gets set on it and puts it away. 2-0. It's a good performance there all round. Even Pandora, who's the youngster, he had a 25-yard effort that ricocheted off a post. Not bad. He's looking like a decent player, isn't he, really? It's good that we can play sort of any sort of position in that sort of middle of the park. Advanced playmaker, Roman playmaker. What's his box midfield? It's not too far off, is it? It looks like it's quite attack-minded, doesn't it, when you compare sort of like the lower sort of capabilities of his role playing within the team. So we're playing Huddersfield then today. So we are top at the minute. No, we're not. We're second, sorry. We were top, but Manchester United just won Manchester City a few days ago and pushed them 1 point ahead of us. It's not too bad. To be honest, when I was looking at that, when it were the pre-game match fixture details for Manchester United versus Manchester City, Manchester United were at home. And I'm thinking, I think Manchester United are easy for us to defeat. I think we struggle more so against Manchester City. I think we've got Manchester United at home as well, aren't we? So I thought, that's probably works out better for us, because if we win, we're 4 points ahead of Man City, and then we need to beat Manchester United further down the line, go 2 points ahead of them. I think it's doable. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I prefer Manchester United to win, and that's what happened. So, do you call it luck? I don't know, but either way, it works in the way that I envisage is going to be more beneficial to us. So we're playing Huddersfield, who were 16th in the league. Form-wise, well, I mean, they've not won in the last 2 games, but they won 3 of the last 5. They lost to Southampton, who were quite high 7th. They drew with Newcastle, I think, quite low, just below them. But they won Liverpool away, who were 6th, West Brom at home, and they are 15th, so not surprising. Crystal Palace at home, who are 13th. So that's good for us, because we've got a transfer that will be agreed if they actually avoid relegation. So we need them to stay up anyway. But yeah, so I mean, I think we should win this, shouldn't we? We shouldn't drop it, really, should we? In terms of tactics, got Roberto in there, Mancini and Torreira centre-back partnership. They're familiar because they've played together before in the past, aren't they? Illy's still injured, he's out for a little while. 2 to 4 days. Not too long then, I guess. And Salvini went right, Cano went left. Eduardo Montano and Braganci at centre. Familiar links are developing between them. Marquez, Keane and Forsey up top. I would developing Keane, so I don't know if we changed him at Pope. Oh, bloody hell, what we're doing. Complete forward, that's what we want. So let's progress. Let's see what we can get today then. Like I said, anything less than a victory is disappointing. We really should be winning these, shouldn't we? Assistant manager, are you going to earn your coinage this time? No, not a thing. It's obviously not very good at man-to-man managing, is it? Or motivation, I think it is. Man-to-man and motivation, I imagine, probably. More motivation. I'm talking attribute-wise. 5 minutes in then, looks like they're getting the first highlight. No, the knocks is a great tackle by Mancini. Play it back to Roberto. Just hoofs it up. He's looking for strikers. Keane finds it because Forsey laid it off to him. It's through ball to Marquez. That's going to be too much, but Marquez, he were up to the task, wasn't he? And plays it across face of goal. Finds Forsey, just taps it in at the far post. So 1-0 in 5 minutes. That's good. Couldn't really ask for much better, could we? Is it the sign of what's going to come in this game? I don't know, because there's only really been one highlight. It could quite easily change in an instant, couldn't it, really? 2 shots to on target. Well, when I mentioned it, we had 3 shots now, so they're getting the highlight. We need to defend now. We need to put a little bit of pressure on their players, and it's just over, isn't it? If we resign them to sort of like long-range shooting, I do feel fairly comfortable, to be honest. And we've got a few important games coming up as well, aren't we, soon? We've got Arsenal at home in the league, and I think they're doing quite decent in the league themselves, aren't we? Oh, Mancini steps up for the injured Illy, and he gets a goal. So last 2 games then, we've got two goals from 2 corners. Braganci, no one. It's Marquez setting up Mancini, and And the last one I knew what it was someone setting up James, wasn't it? Mancini, Carlos Eduardo, edge of box. That's a shot. It's just over. Not too bad. Yeah, and then we've got AC Milan following on from Arsenal, so it's gonna be tricky. I think we're gonna have to rest against Arsenal. You know, if we're gonna drop points, if we're gonna concede a defeat, that's probably the best beating league, because the Champions League is where we want to win out, isn't it? And we need to win. We can't a loss and we're out, a draw and we're out, so we need to win by 2 clear goals. Oh, there you go. That's a great strike by Keane. As well as it in, Keeper couldn't react to it whatsoever. It's 3-0. It looks like we're going to walk away with it, doesn't it, completely? I can't see them being any sort of threat to us right now, unless we get like 2 men sent off, 3 people injured. I won't put it past the game at this stage, because it's been dropping some injuries left, right and centre on us. Even Mancini got injured, I think, in the last game or just after it for like a day or 2. So thankfully, he went out for a big period of time, but it seems to be the time of year when the computer decides to throw injuries about. Performance-wise, everyone's playing fairly well, really. Montano's not really looking up. He's looking complacent, so I'll wait till half-time and see what happens. He might change his attitude in the second half. He may just be waiting for half to come in. I mean, 3-0 up, it probably explains why you're getting a little complacent, because you kind of think your job's done. But that's when you start conceding goals, isn't it? 1 goal and I wouldn't dare say they're back in it. I mean, it definitely opens it up a little bit, doesn't it? Although saying that, 1 goal now and they've got a half to get another 2 goals. Just wide, Keeper covered it quite well there. Might make a few changes. I don't think there's really much we need to change, to be honest. It's not worth risking too much, is it? Unless anything more so is pure just for fitness, isn't it? Or just protecting players so they don't get injured or suspended. Etelvino I'm talking about. I mean, they're playing their striker with an injury, isn't he? He scored against us before, I'm sure he has. I'm not sure if you're at Huddersfield, though. Over the top then, so they're chasing it. Redmond crosses it. Does well. Good defensive work there. Great block, really. Not caught. I don't know why he didn't look for the right winger there, or the right fullback, whoever it was. I mean, I think everyone fitness-wise is fine. I don't think there's much to change. You know what, I'm changing Montano because he's looking complacent. Lemaire can come on and take his place. It's just a like-for-like swap. Box-to-box midfielders. I don't know what Montano's developing like right now. I might have a look at him in a second. Can we get another goal here then? It's been a little while. That's just a free goal. What has just gone off there? Carlos Eduardo ain't going to complain though, is he? He's going to lap that one up all day. Let's have a look at that one again. It's just hit it. I don't know if he's took a deflection off the central defender there. I think it may well have, to be honest. Very fortunate there. They're 4-0. Oh, Romero. Looks like they made the change then up top, I think. Have they? Yes, they have. No, that's their place. Yes, they have. Montano. Yes, I mean, it's not developing too badly. He's a 19-year-old. He's definitely got room to improve as well. That's a good thing about him as well. And it looks like we are setting ourselves up with a very competent, fairly decent team. It's a great save. Offside, though. Romero just wasn't onside for the second goal. Was it the first play that hit that were offside? I don't know. But yeah, it looks like we're setting ourselves up with a very good team for the next few years, aren't we? Hopefully we can get... We need to advance a little bit further in the Champions League, don't we? At the present, I'm sticking with it. I don't think there's much choice in... I mean, before I did say we're probably... limited to 3 seasons. If there's no improvements, then we'll finish it. There's probably not much point in starting a new save at this sort of stage. Probably best waiting for Football Manager 2019. It's out in a few months, into end of October, is it? So probably about 2 months. There you go, they got one back. Romero steps up and gets the goal. I'm not sure. It sounds Argentinian, doesn't it, in fairness? Barrera. Sounds like that left back I wanted from AC Milan? Is it Event? I can't remember now. Romero, but it's Argentinian. No, it's not. It's Honduran. It looks decent, actually, doesn't it? Oh, Argentinian, yeah. I thought it was Honduras. Obviously not. No point making any changes now. I think we're just going to run the game clock down. Force it. Keane! He's just put it over. It might... were they offside? I'm not sure. No, obviously it wasn't, worried. Nice play there. Carlos Eduardo picks it up, but we're giving away there. And we're attacking up right hand side. Etelvino plays up to Marquez. We know he's got the pace. We know he can beat defenders to byline. He whips it in. There's no one there. Forces looking for Keane, who's just really not arsed at this stage, don't think. Might just be knackered. Reasonable to think into 90 minutes in. I'm happy with that. we'll leave it there. We'll have a quick look at the squad as well, just see how it's shaping up at this point in the season. We're back to top of the table, 2 points clear. Manchester United obviously have the game in hand. I mean, who are they going to be playing? That's the question, isn't it? The game in hand is not there. It's not there. It's not there. Huddersfield, yeah, they're going to win them. I think we didn't have much of difficulty, did we? One unhappy player, Mancini, I think. Oh well, they'll get over it. He'll probably start enjoying it now. He's getting a few games. So squad-wise, let's have a quick look then. So we want to look at the stat. No, we don't. Is it stats? Competition. There we go. Overall, not all time. Right. I don't think that's really relevant looking at, to be honest. Goals-wise, then, Keane is absolutely dominating. 33 goals in basically 38 appearances. That's not shabby at all, is it? Not too shabby. So Christopher stepping up with 22 goals. I mean, this is a bit part sort of role as well, isn't it? So that's really impressive for what he's been doing. 16 from Bonfrisco. I can't remember him scoring in like about 3 months, so I'm not sure where they've come from. Helder Marquez got 13 himself. Force, he's got... It's nearly 1 in 1, isn't it? I mean, he's had 2 substitute appearances, so it's hard to say when he came on for them, so I don't really know how he affected them. But 9 in 11, basically, so that's very, very good. Apart from that, I mean, there is basically strikers that contribute with them all, isn't it? Assist-wise, Marquez, now he's wanted, it's going to be Monaco. It's Monaco. They always want our players. They always want Marquez. They wanted him for about 3 seasons in a row now. Bonfrisco's got 14... He's played similar amount of games to Marquez, hasn't he? So, Marquez is obviously the probably leading player there, isn't he? Christopher's got himself 12, not too bad. Silvino, 10, that's good from the fullback. 10 from Keane. 44, not bad at 9 games. Bragantia 4. We don't tend to get a lot to do with front middle at Park, though we have changed our tactic a little bit. Lewis 3, not too bad. It's youngsters, so that's quite good. Montano 3. Sepulveda 2 out of 8 appearances. Again, that's not bad either. What else have we got? Where's our other Cano? He's not got one at all yet. He's only had 1 chance created, bless him. 50 chances created from Marquez, so that's good. 49 from Keane, 34 Bonfrisco. Yeah. Player matches, Marquez and Keane both got 6. Christopher hot on their heels with 5. Big drop then after that. Silvino with 2, which is quite good for a fullback, isn't it? Considering our strikers tend to score a lot of goals. Pass completion, right, Bragantia. He's obviously what you expect, 86%. Eduardo 83%, that's not bad at all for Roman playmaker. Coyle 83%, Lewis only really played 4 games. Montano 82, so really I think our key midfielders are 80 above, aren't they? So that's really good. Tackles wise, Silvino seems to dominate that all the time, doesn't he? Dribbling, blah. Forsey, apparently. Marquez, again it's the poachers, isn't it? Are asked to do most of the dribbling, I think. Keane's it's not asked to do much, is he really there? Shot wise, Illy 75%, that's not bad. He must have had one shot, 4 shots. Must have had 4 shots and had 3 on target. Turanega 71, so our defenders have got the best shot accuracy so far. Marquez is our top striker with shot accuracy at 58%. Force is 55. Christopher 55. Bonfrisco 52. Keane 52. Any other strikers that are really not stepping up? No. I mean, that's probably understandable and explainable when you consider we have a lot of shots, don't we? It was a dirty swam. So it's going to be a Silvino. It's definitely a Silvino. Look at that. 14 yellow cards. My God. Wow, he's nearly 1 every 2 games. No red cards, though. Fortunately, it's big drop off to Turanega after that into red cards. Nobody. Average rating. So Forces are... he's got the top average rating, but he's not played half the games that other players have the... It's close between Keane and Marquez after that, though. And Silvino. Silvino's a bit of a steal, isn't he? Fantastic player, look at him. 22 as well. £11.5 million, it's an absolute bargain. Anyway, guys, we could come back to the Champions League game against Milan, so that should be an exciting one, and I'm looking forward to this one. 2-goal deficit. If we win, we should win. I think we should win by 2 goals. I definitely feel confident about that one. I definitely fancy our chances going through. So we're going to leave it there then, guys. So that's it for today. We'll be back for AC Milan game. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. There's regular content coming out. If you enjoyed today's episode, smash that like button, show some support, comments and questions, they go down there. Respond to them as soon as I can do. And I'll see you in the next episode, hopefully. Thanks for watching.